In entrepreneurship, we encourage you start as small as possible. As I always like to say, start smaller. So the idea is we want to take as small and simple an idea as possible and get it into a prototype. But what you're doing then is actually going to iteratively increase and change and adapt that process. So at this stage, we need to do two things. We need to take all this good customer development work that's been done and our understanding of the problem and our understanding of the idea. And now what we have to do is start experimenting with it, iteratively designing it. And we really need to clarify what is our unique value proposition. A value proposition is simply what is the pain reliever that you create for the world, or what is the gain creator that you can create for the world. This is important because you're going to need to be able to present what you do in relation to alternatives and competitive opportunities that are there for them to address this problem. What is the business and how is it competitive in its environment with others? So to support this, I send students to do some competitive market research. I want them to understand what competition looks like and delivering a value proposition and differentiating that value proposition from others. So I like to use one of the great resources we have in the city, which are food trucks.
So the first thing we're looking for is like
price.
Yeah, we're looking at, are you trying to eat this like at this place?
What's the differentiator?
Yeah. Hey, nothing. I was just going to tell you what we're doing. I'm sorry that we're up front, but nothing. We're just exploring for our entrepreneurship class. Whole point is we're taking a look at all of the food trucks down the alley and everything that we can find around the area, comparing prices, comparing food, just to see what is around the area and what people are looking for to eat, especially like us as students.
So for one of the class periods, they have the opportunity to go out, actually look at as many food trucks as they can. I usually say shoot for at least 10 to 20 and talk to the owners. Look at their signage, look at their names, their positioning, their pricing, their products.
What would you say sets you guys apart? Like, what is your most popular dish that people usually like to get?
So the most popular dish, honestly, I would say is the shrimp platter. People really, really like the shrimp platter. We put it with like spicy mayo and a little sriracha and some Thai sweet chili. It's really good. I would say the thing that sets us apart is like how we prepare our protein. We use like a breading that has like a little sweetness to it, and it adds like this new flavor profile that just makes sets us apart from the rest of the class.
Yeah, awesome. I believe it. Sounds great. Thank you so much. I got fleeced.
You said yes.
I got peer pressured into buying a Coke. It's my sister. So we're changing our method. We're changing our method up. So
what did we learn?
So I learned when someone asks you to get something over and over again, you don't have to say yes. I say yes too much.
And what are we doing now?
Reviewing more trucks because.
We're gonna tell the trucks that we're buying from one truck out of the whole line. Whoever gives us the best sales pitch for their business.
Yeah. And they get one meal out of us, out of 4 people. I've heard a lot of good stuff about Kim's Dragon because look at the menu. There is so much. There's over like 32 items.
Maybe $11.
$11 is a maximum. The shrimp and broccoli platter is $11. That's a lot cheaper than the other one down there, I'm not gonna lie. We're just interviewing some of the food trucks on the alley, so we were just wondering if we could talk to you a minute about your food truck. Yeah, we're just looking at the food trucks around here and seeing if all of them are good, so we're just taking a look, and we're gonna be back just to see what food truck is the best when it comes to prices and when it comes to food and value that you can get and what the students want. So we will be back to, just to check this place out again. Thank you very much. Social anxiety ain't real. You just talk to people.
What's that?
Oh, no way.
We gotta be back by 40.
So, how you doing? I was going to say, I'll tell you a little bit about what we're doing, but we're just walking around for my entrepreneurship class. We are learning a lot about like viable products and things like that to sell to customers and specific consumers. And one thing that's very specific around the college area is food trucks and how they sell to their consumers. I've had a lot of my friends come all the way up from Kelly Hall town here to this food truck because they love your food a lot. So I want to know specifically, if you don't mind answering, what sets your food apart from the other halal trucks on like this street?
What they're doing is they're collecting data that's going to inform how they might build out that competitive, differentiated business model for a business. And they're collecting that data in real time so that by the time they return to the classroom, we have the data all summarized and visualized so they can see how many types of food trucks did we see, what were the price ranges that we saw, what are some of the data points that help us to understand what makes one different, unique from another.
Ooh, look, you can also order online. That's something interesting. Not many of the food trucks you can order online. All right, thank you so much. So the one thing that stands out to me about this one,
Each one
Your cheese signature?
Yep.
yeah,
My food guarantee. Make a bite, you don't like it, I give you money back.
yeah, I believe that.
And how much would I be paying if I got something?
My sandwich is very high. Higher than anybody here.
But
$12.
the quality makes up for it?
Yep. I cannot bring you to my food truck. Okay.
Had just gone through a little tour of the inside. I like to say it was one of the best food trucks I've seen the inside of, and the only food trucks I've really seen the inside of are online, like in videos and things like that, because it's not very often you get to walk into a food truck, especially with the owner of it. This food truck was very well established. One of my favorite things was the employee appreciation, and to handle not only that, but to keep them comfortable with an AC and something to relax with a chair in the back.
The floor was not sticky at all.
It's crazy.
What would you say was like the biggest successor or thing that helped your business really stay where it is? You said
First
good
of all,
growth.
clean. First of all, you have to clean. The food truck has to be nice. Second, the product, quality, and customer service. If you don't have good service, you're done. I treat my customer as a family.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I want.